In this video, we're going to use Ivanti Neurons for MDM to distribute the Velocity app and its configuration files to Android devices. Before we start, I'll just say that there is more than one way to do several of the things we'll share today, but we're going to go over the general best practices. Since we're going to distribute both the app and its configuration, the first thing we're going to do is create an attribute to associate them. The app goes in the app catalog, and the configuration goes in a file transfer payload. So this attribute is going to be a way for us to tie them together. We'll use it in both the app setup and the configuration setup. Inside Ivanti Neurons for MDM, navigate to Admin, System, Attributes, and click Add. Provide a name for the attribute and make sure the attribute type is set to Device. Set the data type to Text, and highlight the attribute created in the Usage field and copy it to your clipboard. Just so you can see what's going on, I'll copy it to Notepad. Click Add. It doesn't take very long to create, but we'll be using that attribute later on, so it's good to do that step first. Now that we have the attribute created, we can add Velocity to the app catalog. You can choose to set up the app either as an in-house app or through the Google Play Store, but we recommend setting it up as an in-house app. It gives you more control over what versions of the app is installed and when it gets updated. This allows you to upgrade Velocity on your schedule. First, download the APK file from the Wavelink Downloads page. Inside Ivanti Neurons for MDM, click Apps, App Catalog, and click Add. From the drop-down menu in the top left, click In-House. Drag and drop the APK file, or click Choose File and navigate to it. Then click Next. It may take a bit for the file to upload, but we're going to speed right through it. Specify the category for the app, and click Next. If you want, add screenshots of the app for your internal app store. Most of the time, we in supply chain aren't using an internal app store, so we'll skip this. Click Next. Determine which devices will receive the app. If you have user groups or device groups already created, now is the time you'll use them. When you're done, click Next. Now we'll create the configurations for Velocity. For Managed Configurations for Android, click Add. Provide a name for the configuration. Expand the Fetch Configuration section and paste the attribute you created in the Manifest Info field. For the Velocity License ID, select MAC address. Newer versions of Android restrict which apps can access the MAC address. When you use this option, it allows the Ivanti Neurons for MDM client to pass the MAC address to the Velocity client. Then the Velocity client can use the MAC address as the device ID. This makes it easier to identify licensed devices when you're looking at the license server records. Click Manage Permissions and give Velocity permissions so that the user doesn't need to, then click Select. And click Next. For Install on Device, click Add. Provide a name for the configuration and select Device Installation Configurations. Make sure Require Installation on Device is selected. If you have Zebra or Samsung Knox devices in your environment, you can use the Silently Install option to get Velocity installed without any user interaction. Use these options to control when the app can be installed if you have Android Enterprise. Otherwise, click Next to save the configuration. And now done. Again, we're highlighting best practices here, and not all those steps are required in every situation. After Velocity has been added to the app catalog and is ready to be distributed, we'll create a file transfer payload to configure Velocity. To do that, we need the deployment files. From the Velocity console, create the profiles you want available in the Velocity client. I've already got some created and deployed locally, so I'll create a zip file with all of the deployment files. You can have other file types, including text files, scripts, or images in here, but do not use folders inside the zip file. It needs to be a flat file structure. Now that I have the configuration files zipped up, I can add them to a file transfer configuration. Inside Ivanti Neurons for MDM, click Configurations. Click Add, and then select File Transfer. Give the new configuration a name. Browse to the zip file you created with the deployment files, or drag and drop it. Make sure Transfer using Android Managed App Config is selected, and paste that same attribute into the field. If you have a different set of deployment files in different file transfer configurations, you can reuse the same attribute for all the configurations if you want. Just remember that each device should only get one file transfer payload. In the App Names field, start typing Velocity and select it from the list that appears. Click Next. Determine which devices will receive the configuration. You'll probably use the same device targeting that you used for setting up the Velocity app. And click Done. After we have everything set up, the MDM client on the device downloads the app and file transfer payload and sends the zipped configuration files to Velocity after it is installed. When Velocity is launched, it will have all the profiles you included in the file transfer payload, and any profiles previously on the device, such as the demo profile, are removed.